Hello, welcome to day 9 of 31 days of mental health support, continuing to acknowledge and celebrate Mental Health Awareness Month. Today, we're focusing on spine health. So why spine health? Well, our spine is that bony structure that protects the spinal cord, and the spinal cord is that central hub that sends messages through our nervous system from body to brain, brain to body. So whatever's going on in our body gets sent to the brain, whatever's going on in the brain gets sent to the body, and those things work together through our central nervous system. And our central nervous system, we have sometimes a parasympathetic nervous system response and a sympathetic nervous system response. The parasympathetic nervous system response is when we are in a state of calm and content. The sympathetic nervous system response is that fight or freeze. So when we are maybe confronted with something that's uncomfortable and we may be triggered by something, not able to self-regulate. When we move the body, when we're able to keep the spine mobile and move the body well, we can start to learn how to complete stress cycles or get ourselves out of fight or flight or freeze through moving the body. So there's 3 parts to our spine. We have the cervical spine along the neck, we have our thoracic spine along the mid-back, and then we have our lumbar spine along the lower back. The lumbar spine has the least amount of movement. Mid-back, the thoracic spine has a little bit more movement, and our cervical spine has the most ability to move through flexion, extension, lateral flexion, and rotation. So we're going to do a little bit of moving the spine to help support our spine health. Another thing, which we're not going to do now, but to also support spine health, is supporting and strengthening those muscles that support the spine. So abdominal muscles, we want to get some abs strengthened, and our muscles along the back, we want to get some back strengthened. But right now, we're just going to focus on mobilizing the spine into those different movements that our spine can do. So we'll start with extension. And if you want to bring your arms into it, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. You can keep your arms on your hands on your lap. Here, as you breathe in, you'll send your arms up and you'll reach back as far as you can comfortably, just feeling that extension through the spine. Imagine sending your breath to the back of your body. And then on your exhale, you'll gently fold forward. And you can do this standing or seated. Coming into flexion through the spine. You can bring the chin toward the chest, a little bit more flexion through the cervical spine. And then gently rising back up to a tall seat. We'll move into rotation. So as you exhale, we'll take a deep breath in. Imagine the spine growing long. And as you breathe out, we'll take a rotation to the right. So you can bring your left hand to your right thigh, right hand behind. Breathe. And then returning to center as you breathe in, we'll take that rotation over to the left, bringing your right hand to your left thigh and your left hand behind. And breathe. And then unwinding from that rotation. Again, you can bring your arms into it or not, or bring your fingertips to your shoulders, depending on where your shoulders are, how your shoulders are feeling today. Reach the arms out and up and come into our lateral flexion to the right. So drop your right arm down, left reaches up and over to your right. And then rising back up, breath in, lateral flexion to the left, releasing your left arm down, right up and over to your left. And then as you feel comfortable too, coming back to center, we'll move through this same thing once more, a little bit faster, one breath at a time. So releasing your arms back, look up, reach up, coming back to center, release into a fold, that flexion of the spine. Rise up to a tall seat, breath in, twist to your right. Unwind, reach up as that feels okay for your shoulders and twist to your left. Unwind, reach up, releasing your right arm down, lateral flexion to your right. Then you can look forward or under your left arm, reaching up, inhale, left arm down, right up and over to your left. And reaching both hands high, breath in, release your arms out and down if you were reaching them. And relax. Feel free to move through that little sequence as many times as you need and support your spine to support your mental health. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Peace.